So this is the Daiso. This is sort of like the Japanese equivalent of a dollar store. Various household goods, makeup, pens, and things like that. Blind boxes, these are really popular in India. Basically you just buy a box and you get a random toy in or other surprise in it. Some of them are more valuable than others. A lot of people like to collect these. You never know what you're going to get in the box. It's kind of hard to tell by shaking it, but a lot of times the items are loosely packaged so that you can kind of shake it around a little bit and maybe try to guess what's inside. Really fun, not very expensive. These are usually like less than 10 bucks. I really like the Rilakkuma ones. I've never actually bought one, but I've seen lots of YouTube videos where people unbox them. 1 plush keychain per box. We got character ink pens, Smashmallow type plushies. These are Rilakkuma characters. Silly Fox. And I think this is one of the what's the name of that brand? I can't remember the name of the brand of that one. We got nail polish, skin toners, excuse me, mirrors. Hi, it's me. Some makeup sponges. These are like beach toys. That one is funny, but possibly dangerous. Excuse me. I like the squishy whale. That's cute. It reminds me of the whales from Super Mario Bros. 2, the American version. Knockoff of the IKEA shark, I guess. Bath mats. Microfiber cloth. Bath towels. All very tiny if you're American. Little hangy thing for your towel rack so you can put your toothbrush or whatever. That's a neat idea. So this store has all kinds of different clever, useful ideas, especially if you live in a small space. Little teddy bear microfiber cloth. This one is, I guess that's a Shiba Inu. Wash bowls, soap holders, soap dispensers. And of course toothbrushes. We got some face masks that do not conform to recommendations. They do not protect you from anything. Should be illegal to sell. Cheap shaving razors. I don't think I would want to use these on any part of my body because it would probably pull out more than it would cut. 1980s corporate style tissues. Cheap sunglasses, which can be very useful. These look like my $400 Serengeti sunglasses. It's a very convincing replica. We got carton cutters here and various box openers, office supplies, staplers, stationery, notebooks. Sticky pads. Well, these little notebooks are pretty cool. The problem that I have with these little notebooks is, like, you know, you get them and then you write in them and you fill them all up, and then what do you do with them? Well, if you want to keep all the information, you have to either keep all the notebooks or find some way to scan them, and then you have to scan them page by page. Highlighters, pencils. Can't remember the last time I used a pencil. Pencil bags and cases. Cutting mat. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see, what do we got here? We got binders, note cases, file folders. Folder case. Clipboards. These are card holders. They can be for either greeting, like cards that you hand people with your contact information on them, or for business cards. Contact cards, that's what they're called. What's that for? Photography is for illustration purposes only. I'm not actually sure what you would put in that. Tell me in the comments. Cardboard opener. It appears to be made out of plastic. I don't think that would actually stay sharp for very long. Sending all my heart. Fragile. It'd be funny if you were like a surgeon and you were transporting a human heart for a transplant. Okay, maybe that wouldn't be very funny. Filer boxes. So, like, these are good. One of the things that's really popular on TikTok right now is people are talking about how you can get these and put it in like your KitchenAid cabinet, and then put all of your snacks for the week in here, and then like those are your snacks for the week, and once those are eaten up, you don't eat any more snacks. And so it's a good way to maintain healthier dietary practices. And when it comes to dietary practices, I tend to say that doing something is better than doing nothing. So, you know, if that works for you, awesome. These are pretty cool. That would be good for holding little knickknacks on your desk, paper clips and what have you. Very simple bookends. The alpha bookend. More little zipper cases. I have a zillion of these, and they're good for all kinds of things. So, like, you can put coins in them, you put keys that you're not using in them, pens and pencils, rocks, cats, maybe not cats. I've kind of been wanting to get a clothesline. This is like a dish drying line, I guess. That's kind of neat. So, like, you wash your dishes and then you hang them up on that to dry. Interesting concept. Although if your dishes don't have handles, I imagine that wouldn't work very well. Like, what are you going to do with bowls? I guess that's what towels are for. And then there's even like a rack that you can put it on. A rack, not to be confused with Iraq. Little instant rice packets. That's kind of cute. Oh, instant rice ball. That's cool. I wonder how well that actually works. Okay, let's see. Open bag and remove oxygen absorber. Remove surface seal, add water up to the red line. Shake bag well, wait 15 minutes. If using room temperature water, wait for 60 minutes. Cut horizontally and 3 and 4 diagonally. That last part's a little confusing, but I guess I could figure it out. It comes with glutinous rice, it's got palm oil, soy sauce, defatted soybeans, sorbitol, dried burdock, cognac, salt, seasoning, it's sugarcane and tapioca, monosodium glutamate, of course, antioxidant. I don't really like MSG, otherwise I would try that because it looks like a fun idea. Looks like something that would be a fun activity to do with a friend. Look at that. It's a little miniature Dutch oven. And then I guess you put like charcoal on it. You can cook a little meal for yourself. This would be, if it wasn't so heavy, it would be fun for camping. I don't know, maybe it would still be fun for camping as long as you're like taking things in your car. Don't want to use that in your car, but what do we got here? Folding water tank. That's pretty cool. I don't know how easy it would be to carry with what we call squidgy it is. And what is this thing? This is like a little folding table. That's pretty neat. It'd be a chair for your teddy bear. Leisure chair. Actually, I think this is supposed to be a chair for an actual person. Very small person, I guess. Bonfire sheets. It's like you put that down and then like you can put your charcoal on it and you can use it to cook over. 99% of what I'm saying may be absolutely incorrect because most of what I've learned is from watching Laid Back Camp. So yeah, these are all outdoorsy and camping supplies, so that makes sense. It's kind of cool. Little portable plastic table. Use it for food preparation. Snippy snappy legs. Various steaks for making barbecue. Campy mug. Gold. Canisters. I gotta test the seal on this. Not bad. It's got looks like a silicone liner, so I'm betting that would seal pretty good. Yeah, I think I would trust that with like cereal or rice. So what's the difference between the airtight container and the coffee container? So this one has a little flippy, is that the handle? Oh, that's the pump. That's what pulls the air out, I guess. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, so I guess you put that on. And then like that seals it. I'm not sure if that's like a handle to pull it out or if that actually does any kind of sealing action. My best guess. Oh, it's probably, no, there's like a little hole in there. So, yeah. The only difference that I can tell between this container and the other one is that this one has like a smaller little flippy flappy. Pasta containers. And then over here we've got heat pads for putting down pots and stuff. That's a pretty cool idea. Appears to be made out of like aluminum, I think. Or maybe plastic. Or plastic coated aluminum because it feels cold. More heat pads. Mickey Mouse kitchen sheet. Huh. Got jars over here. Very crate and barrel-esque vibe. That's pretty. I like how the inside of this is like an amber color and then it's clear on the outside. I wonder if it's molded that way or if it was painted. Interesting. It's a sugar canister. In case you like a little coffee with your sugar. That's a good philosophy. Everything's gonna be all right. This is the style of bowl that I tend to like. These are the cafe style bowls, and they're really nice because they tend to not break if you drop them, unless you drop them on like this edge. But the only thing I don't like is that they have this rim on the bottom, and so if you put them like this to wash them in the dishwasher, well, when they're done washing and it's done with the drying cycle, then you have to flip them over and let this part dry, unless you want to dry it with a towel. Kind of a cool color for ceramic plate. I like that. And I've seen these bowls in these size before, but I've never seen them in this size or this size, so that's kind of a cool option to have. These are kind of like the mugs that one of my father's wives had when I was a kid, except they were like taller. It's kind of a neat teacup. Lovely color. It's got a nice texture to it. Little dish stand. Yeah, and so a lot of these things are made to, one of the reasons that I like this store so much is because they have a lot of things that are for making small spaces more usable. And as I live in a small space and I need to make it more usable, that's handy. More bowls there. Bag inserts. It's kind of neat. Although I prefer the ones that zip up, because if you have these and like your backpack goes sideways or upside down, then it's just gonna, all your stuff's gonna fall out. Coin case, I don't really use subway tokens or any kind of coins except for laundry, so, and I already have a zippy bag for that. I don't think I would want a coin specific case. Not a cloud in the sky and anything is going well. The road you walk is always overflowing with flowers, and I'm sure a bright future awaits. May you be surrounded by a happy smile. Spring brings new beginnings in 6 months. So just wait 6 months and everything will be okay. Long wallet. This would be good for at the skunk tour. Have we been down here yet? No. Let's go down this way a little ways. Squidgy sink mat. Yep, microfiber cloths and sponges and washing things and colander for rinsing stuff. I tend to not like these in environments like the Bay Area because it's very humid and they tend to mold if you don't dry them really well after you use them. Rattan baskets. Although I think this is actually, it's imitation. I think it's actually plastic. Yeah. Pat pat. Spice bottle. It's pretty cool.
I'm just trying to think of small things that people think about that are helpful. I saw that you have some jars already. Excuse me, sir.
Not like he's very far from a pool.
Well, it's also pointing stuff out that you might want to get.
I have them in the first place.
That's really cool.
What is this?
Egg shaper?
It's a thing. I thought it was coasters because you're gonna want coasters for your desk.
Like you can cook your noodles in this, and then you can also drain them. You don't need a separate colander for it. I actually used to have one that was kind of like this, except it did not have the integrated strainer. It's neat. Got some, I forget what this type of sake bottle is called. This kind of design and the way that this material is made has a specific name that I don't remember. We got some rice bowls, or bean bowls, depending on how you want to use them.
You probably want at least one for your desk so that it doesn't get condensation and warp the desk. Except this one doesn't.
It's a pretty color. Plastic. Dinosaur. Of course you gotta have your flippy floppies if you're going to the beach. And then like in some traditions, households, you have to have like shoes to go in. So like you take your shoes off and then you put these on and you wear them around the house, and then when you leave you put your shoes back on. I might actually get some of these after I get my next paycheck because I kind of want some house shoes, and like I can wear my sandals in the house, but I also wear them outside so they get dirty. And I don't want to have to brush them every time I go in. Ooh, soft. Ooh, that's really soft. I like that texture. My brother had a baby blanket when he was very small that he was quite fond of, and he kept it well into his later toddler years. It was a blue blanket, and I don't remember what happened to it, but it disappeared, and I suspect that probably my parents just took it away from him after a while because they were very fond of the teachings of Dr. Spock, and Dr. Spock, one of the things that he said was you should take away your children's toddler toys when they're no longer toddlers. so that they learn to adapt. Extendable rod. Got interesting patterns. So this one's like a gold leaf. That's kind of cool. And this is like a sort of a stone texture. Well, not texture, but pattern.
Okay,
And more of those little stools. So from what I understand, some people use this when they're bathing. So like they'll sit on it and wash themselves. But this is also like a step stool, I guess. Yeah. This is a curtain of some kind. Cafe curtain, is that what it says? Yeah, not really sure what that's for. I like the pattern though. I could make that with my sewing machine. Fabric panels. These are good not just for decoration, but like if you have a small kitchen, you can put these up and they'll help to absorb some of the reverberation so it doesn't sound as echoey. Little window decorations, these are pretty. I bet those would cast really cool colors all around the room when it's sunny. Got coin banks. Piggy bank. That's a very square piggy. Rectangular, actually technically they're all rectangular. Now this is an actual piggy. Plastic piggy. I guess you can, like it's got seals on it, but I guess if you wanted to, oh, it's got a pop out on the bottom so you can take the coins out, which is not really fair. When I was a kid and you got a piggy bank, it was made out of ceramic and you would not be able to get the coins out unless you broke it. So you would fill it up with coins and then you would break it and count the coins and spend them. What is this? It's like a little chair. I'm gonna guess that like this opens somehow, but I don't want to try it and break it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So it's like a little storage container. Don't know what's intended to go in there, but that's cool.
Alice. Alice-o.
Look at that. I guess is that a phone holder? Let's see, interior chair. Doesn't say, but that is kind of cute. Kind of out of place though. I wonder if they have more of those around here somewhere. We got storage hooks. These are wrapping paper, tinsel, twisties, pipe cleaners. Aloha. Relacoon air fresheners. Oh, that's okay. I need that for my car. Peach scented, lemon citron, apple, ocean scent, banana, and coffee. Cool. Okay, I gotta get one of those. But what scent do I want?
Oh, what's the egg? Is that helping you see the phone?
No, it's just a camera for my YouTube channel.
Oh, cool!
So
Maybe we'll
this
watch it.
This is just like a regular helmet,
What's
and then
your
I got
YouTube thing?
I got the oh, it is A Distant Light is my YouTube channel.
A distant light? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Cool. All right, so we've got lemon citron, coffee, ocean, apple, I'm gonna go with lemon because I really like lemon. So they got yellow and yellow and whatever color this is. It's like a blue. Matches my phone, which is barely blue. So I guess I'll go with this one. Yeah. Oh, this is where the rest of the little chairs are. So it's like a tiny barbecue. And this is like a little crate. That's kind of cool. Look at that. That's neat. Oh, and shipping containers. And they're actually metal. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow. These are pipes.
I wish Cooper was really small so then I could put him in there.
Little picnic tables. Those are cool. I'm gonna get out of the way so the kids can look at them. Panda pillows. I had one of these for a while in my car before I realized that the old car that I had actually had adjustable an adjustable lumbar, and there was like a little switch you could adjust to adjust the lumbar, and I felt silly. So I got rid of it and I just adjusted the lumbar. All right. I think that's enough of that. I got my air freshener. I'm gonna check out. Little timers. Those are tiny. That's so cute. All right, I guess it's time to go. Oh, they got snacks. I gotta check out the snacks. So we got matcha soba noodles. These kind of look like Rolos. I remember those from when I was a kid. Almond chocolate. And then these are kind of like Pez, if you remember Pez. Wafer rolls. And then of course gummy candies. It's like these became really popular when it was like, I think it was in the 80s or the 90s. Somebody came up with, you know, it's great to have gum for whenever you need to go into an interview or something, but they put a piece of gum into your mouth and then you're chewing it and you're chewing it. And then you get to your interview and you have to find somewhere to spit the gum out. Well, if you have soft candy that chews like gum, but then you can swallow it, then you don't have to worry about finding somewhere to spit it out when you're done with it. Oh. Squishy gummy candy.
And they say the secret is in the product.